It is July 31st, and I am 19 weeks on T. Sorry I didn't make a video last week. I've been pretty busy, and I will tell you what I've been doing. So, I joined all transgender chorus here in Boston, and it's been great. I've just enjoyed everything about it. It's helping me learn how to use my voice. It's helping me be able to access the range that my voice is able to produce, the deeper notes, and I'm also learning how to sing comfortably in a higher range. Before I transitioned, I was like in high school, I was an alto, and then in college, I was a soprano. So I suddenly have this bass, this baritone, like this deep voice, and it was definitely a disconnect with the way I know how to sing, where I am like I hear a note and was able to produce it. I no longer can do that. Like I'll hear a note and I open my mouth to make that sound, and it's completely different than what I was expecting to happen. So I'm learning how to do that again. It's also like I'm brushing up on how to read sheet music, which I knew how to do in high school. I took musical theory. I took chorus and select vocal everything. I did all that stuff, but after 10 years of not using it, I lost a lot of that ability. So now it's definitely learning how to do that again. Anyway, that's not trans related, but the chorus is. The chorus is really awesome, and I'm excited about it. And the Boston Globe actually interviewed me and a couple of the other chorus members, and I'm so excited to see what happens with that, because this is only the second trans chorus ever. Hopefully more will follow. I hope that we get to a bunch of other people and they follow in these footsteps. Another thing is I was invited to be one of the members of the board of directors, which I'm super excited about. I've been talking with the director and been just like I'm trying to figure out what my role in it will be, but I'm just so excited to be able to have this voice and to give this voice to the transgender community, because I think it's really important. And that's what this chorus is all about, is giving trans people a voice, both literally using their vocal cords, their voice, but also figuratively. And sorry, the cat keeps losing my train of thought. Anyway, but it's really important for everyone to be able to use their voice and to have a platform where they can use their voice, not just their literal voice. But anyway, you know what I mean. So that is one thing I've been really busy with, just finding my place in this board and in this group, and seeing what I can do. I want to help. I want to make this a better place for transgender people, especially trans youth who are just starting to figure out what's going on with themselves. And another thing, I really wish schools alongside like health classes where they talk about um, STDs and pregnancy, and I really wish they talked about gender identity, because I feel like a lot of teenagers are starting to realize, oh, I'm not quite the same as my friends are, or I feel this difference, but I don't really know what it is. And I remember when I was in high school, and I like, it was weird to me because I didn't fit into the labels that I knew of. Like, I identified as um, a lesbian, even though I didn't feel like I was one. But I was a female-bodied person, and I was interested in other female-bodied people, and I don't mean, like, I'm sorry if I'm using incorrect terms. This is my thinking when I was in high school 10 years ago. This is what I'm trying to say. I didn't have any knowledge about different gender identities. I knew the word transgender, but I only knew the, like, feeling like you were born in the wrong body, and I didn't quite identify with that. I knew that I felt masculine a lot of the time, and I wish I had male parts, but I didn't feel like I was a boy trapped in a girl's body, which is what I always heard, or like a girl trapped in a boy's body, or anything like that. That's the only thing I knew of for transgender when I was in high school, and I'm grateful that it is changing now, and that there's a lot more knowledge out there, but it's still not mainstream in the media yet. It's still like, you still hear a lot of the you're born and like from a young age you know that you are in the wrong body kind of thing, which for so many people is not true. So many people don't know, don't realize that the odd feelings that they get have anything to do with gender. And there's so many people that they don't feel safe, or they don't know where to look to learn more about this confusing thing that they're feeling. And that's why you hear of a lot of people who come out later in life, because hey, they didn't know, they didn't quite know. Maybe they did know, but they had no safe place for them to come out and transition, or not transition, or just be themselves. They didn't have the safe environment, the accepting environment, and it's tough. It's really tough to live that life feeling like you're always wrong, or you're always hiding something, even if you don't know what it is that you're hiding. And I really think, like, if schools could talk about gender identity and non-binary genders. I know this isn't going to happen anytime soon, which is really sad, but if it could, it would be great, and it would help so many people, because there are a lot more transgender people than you realize. Transgender means is opposite of cisgender, and cisgender means you completely identify with the sex gender that you were born with, and that is all that cisgender means. It's not a derogatory term. I know a lot of people who are cis will be like, don't call me cis, blah blah blah, but it's like, it's not a derogatory term. You're just saying that cis is not transgender, and transgender is everything else but cis. It's an umbrella term covers a lot of other things. And I know I'm probably going to piss off a bunch of people using these terms, but really I'm sorry if I pissed anyone off. If you have a different view, please put it in the comments. Let me know. I will look through them. I love researching. If I'm saying everything incorrectly, please let me know, and I can make a better video. But I digress. I'm just saying, there are a lot more people who are not cis than we all realize, because it's not super well known yet, and it's not necessarily safe environment yet for those people to explore their gender identity and to realize that, oh, maybe I'm not quite this one thing, this one label. But anyway, I think I've been rambling, so I am going to stop the video. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and please comment, share my videos. I would love to know what you guys are thinking. So have a great day. Thank you. Bye.